Hi, my name is Jasmine Braun, and I'm interviewing for the Field Marketing Junior Manager role. So, first question, why are you interested in Bumble? Without being cheesy, I really, really love the whole idea of this female empowerment, like not even just like the girls' message first on the app, but in the culture and from what I understood online, with like within the office and all that, the fact that there's like discount on egg freezing, like that's insane, and that's what I want my future to look like. Um, but yeah, I really love that. When I went to U of T, and when I was in my sorority, I chose that based on the fact that their philanthropic mission is building strong girls, and it really resonated with me. And then I got elected as the philanthropy chairwoman, and I started this partnership with the St. Albans Soul Sister program, which is like around 13-year-old girls, and we came in and talked to them about like setting goals for yourself and like what it feels like to be a woman, what it used to be like. And the whole program is about them running a 5K, and eventually they do it, and it's so much fun. But that was a minute and a half on one question. Oh my God. Okay. And also I went on a lot of great Bumble dates, and I love that. I love that. So how would I get a room full of people to download Bumble with no money? Just like I did for Maven, actually. So I used to work for this other company called Maven. It's another app, actually. It's under my resume. It's under Tigress because I went through a staffing agency, but whatever. So basically I worked for this app, and it's General Motors' car rental service. And they just came to Toronto like 2 years ago. So we're doing a lot of experiential stuff, but the account manager, well, the whole their agency was in Detroit, so they didn't really have market knowledge. And, we got really close and we started talking, and she called me one day. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, there's this disconnect. Like, I know these people and I know who they are. I just don't know how to reach them. And we kind of sat down, and, she threw out like Dundas Square. And then I was kind of like, well, there's a lot of reach there, but, you're getting like, half is tourists that don't know how to speak English, and the other half is like people trying to recruit you to their cult. But then we came up with a few, and one of them I said was Queen West Art Crawl, and we ended up doing it. We ended up getting our minimum was 50 signups for the day, or what we were aiming for, and we ended up at 86. So you're welcome. No, but basically, yeah, we narrowed it down to like, who are these people? Where do they hang out? What do they need? What do they not like? What do they like? Whatever. And yeah, it ended up being it's what I'm trying to say is basically really do research on who this demographic is, narrow that down, and show up where they hang out. Say, hey, I'm Bumble, and people will flock to you because they don't know it yet, but they want you. They want this brand. Anyway, 3 minutes. Okay. How would you motivate or incentivize a group of student ambassadors to complete a task? I'm going to say money. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, though, but just in case, this is not a trick question. But that's actually funny because I know Emily Ang, who was this past year's ambassador. I don't know if she still is. And also, I've been an ambassador. A lot of my friends were like university ambassadors for Labatt or for Amazon. And I think there's this something called, like, I'm going to name it, I don't know what it's called, but clout factor. So I feel like there's something there that's like, in your friend group or your sorority or whatever, you're like the Bumble girl, and that's really cool. And you would put that on your Instagram just because you want to, because you're that girl. So there's that, but taking that a step further to ensure you have good ambassadors that are not just passionate about being this person, but have this brand knowledge and all that. I think it's about training that is personal. So, whether it's coming to the office and having this like sit down session, or if it's crazy, like you can't schedule it, whatever, it's not feasible, then having like a phone call and following up and having like an actual good relationship there. Okay, what kind of localized field events, activation, or campaign would I like to execute to drive people to download Bumble? So I'm going to assume we're going with Bumble date and not biz or BFF. And also, generally, I would like to look at the data because I am in programmatic right now. But for example, if we saw that there's 90% females using the app versus 10% males for, heterosexual stuff, or dating, then I would probably say, like, let's do a male catered event, and it would be very different from the female one. But let's just assume that's not a thing. I really think it's so important, and it's like a big theme coming up right now, reading just articles about this. But basically, okay, Bumble is obviously an app that you have to be pretty you have to have a phone and be comfortable with sharing some information on it. And it's like younger people that are trying to date around and see whatever, figure themselves out. So I'm going to assume that it's millennials and older Gen Zs. And based on that and all these like studies that are coming out about them right now and what they like and what they don't like, we're seeing this more and more. But these like cult following brands, Glossier, for example, it's people will go out of their way and pay extra for this because it's all about authenticity is what we're seeing. That these people, millennials and Gen Zers, love this like authentic brand and they can see through it really easily. So, and I think there's a big pitfall with like apps. You're immediately kind of like not that authentic because it's an app and it's through your phone. But where I'm going with this, wow, that was a long way. But I think we basically need to connect the online and offline. And it's not just like you went on a date, goodbye, you're set. But it's like taking that step further. And, different events catered to different people. So students, there would be like certain events for them. Maybe tourists that are like just in the city and they want someone to show them around and explore. And that could be cool. And then career and like young professionals. So like Cactus, King Taps, like that kind of stuff. Oh, I didn't even say what I want to say about tourists, but like popular touristy spot that they would like Google and immediately see, but not family or business. It could be business people, whatever. But like, what's it called? Amsterdam Brewery. That could be cool. Or I was thinking about, for example, queer people. Have events for them because there were a lot of articles about how corporate Pride is becoming, and people hate that. And honestly, like I just think having Pride event after Pride, like that could be awesome, and it's so authentic and real, and people would love that. And drag brunches and cruise and tangos, why not? And yeah, just like taking that a step further and making authentic connections. Okay, I know I'm like over time, but please, this is my like 8th shot at this. $1,000 challenge. So if I had $1,000 to spend on getting university students to download Bumble, again, this online offline connection and merging. So and authenticity. So maybe taking that like girls message first a step further and saying, like you're at this bar event, whatever, download the app, we'll show you how to use it, you'll get used to it, whatever. And then we'll give you a drink ticket and you will buy the drink for someone else. Like, why not? That's, again, it's this whole like reverse chivalry, but taking it a step further and making a really authentic brand. Wow, I'm rambling and it's 8 minutes, but thank you so much. My name is Jasmine. I have literally never been more passionate about a position. I'm like dead serious. I really feel like I have what this position takes. Thank you. I hope to hear from you.